Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. We back with another one. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, we're going to recap last night, September 15th. It was hella fights last night. A lot of good action. We had a tragedy, man. Crazy stuff. But we're going to touch on everything, man. Before I get into that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Y'all can tap in on my social media, scrolling across the bottom. The website is down there, too. Feel free to tap in. So we'll get to it. It was a lot of fights last night on Friday night. So it's cool. We're going to start with some of the under the radar cards. We had this one, Fite TV. So Jerry Forrest, he got him a win. You know what I'm saying? Back in the winning circle. He won a unanimous decision. Salute to him. Dusty Harrison, he come back after 3.5 years out the ring, got a third round knockout. So that was on Fite TV if you guys missed it. This one right here was on BoxingTV.com. The main event was Joey DeVecco versus Kobe Madison, a heavyweight rematch. The first fight, was pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? DeVecco, in this fight right here, DeVecco, he won by a unanimous decision, but he dropped Madison twice in the final round to seal the deal, per se. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys missed that result, there you go. Then we move into the zone card. This is a Matchroom on the zone. It was a pretty good card, though. This one had like a tragedy. Definitely we're going to touch on that for a second. But Freddie Pacheco, you know what I'm saying? He had a good victory, third round knockout. Body shot, dropped his man. He started off kind of slow. I thought Cardenas was winning. Probably won the first round, maybe. But Pacheco landed that nice body shot in the third and then finished him up after that. So he's undefeated. I think he's 4-0, 3-0. He's the younger brother of Diego Pacheco, the hot contender that's rising. So that's what it is. JC in the building was good. Aisha in the building. Salute to you. Appreciate it. So this one right here, man, is a very touchy subject for me, but it's crazy. Sabrina Perez versus Scott Nicholson. This fight is for the WBC interim title fight, man. This really ain't even, no one want to even talk about it. But, they had the tragic situation with Perez's trainer. He just, he passed, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Like, it looked like, I seen a video of it, man. That shit look crazy. But he collapsed, you know what I'm saying, during the fight in ringside, and he ain't make it. So that's crazy, so RIP to him and all that. That was crazy to even, you know what I'm saying, to even witness. But Scott Nicholson, she won pretty clear, you know what I'm saying. It makes her the mandatory for Amanda Serrano. So we'll see what happens with that. We know Serrano is fighting Daniela Ramos. That's October 27th. That's 12 rounds, 3 minutes. So they're trying to break some good ground. So we'll see. Crespo versus Alivio. This was a good fight. Alivio was coming in this fight, coming off a tough loss to Luis Nunes. That was on PBC card. I think that was Fundora versus Mendoza. So it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Alivio, he got the victory though. So salute to him. I think the fight of the night was Cruz versus Melissa Parker. This is a hell of a fight, and it kind of went like I thought it would go. Both ladies was throwing some punches. I know Cruz. She is she got the volume, and she got her crazy style, always ducking down, and she just outworked Parker. Parker had some good moments though, like for real. I thought she hurt her a couple times, even at the last exchange of the fight. But I thought she had hurt her and got some respect. She just got overwhelmed a little bit. I thought it was closer than what the scorecards had it. They had like 99, 91. I think it was probably 97, 93-ish, something like that. It was a good fight though. So this fight was at 122. So Cruz moved down from featherweight since losing to Serrano, and she's going to campaign at 22. That's a good move because Matchroom has 2 champions in that division. They got Ellie Scottney, who is the IBF champion. She's fighting September the 30th, make her first defense. And then you got Marilyn Rivas. She's the long-reigning WBA champion. So maybe they'll do that fight with Cruz and Rivas. Bruce Gas in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Yeah, no, that was too much. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, when I seen it, I was like, yo, why y'all even? Come on, I didn't even want to see that, but yeah, that was unfortunate for sure. Main event: Fiera versus Zamarripa. This is a good fight. Zamarripa can fight, man. He's solid. Southpaw. You know what I'm saying? He got kind of an awkward style, but I like him. I mean, he hurt Fiera to the body a bunch of times. I mean, this is a back and forth fight. Fiera was a bigger puncher, and you know he was more aggressive. But my man was digging to the body. He was boxing. I mean, it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? And the scorecards indicated that. I thought the scorecards was on point. You know, they had it 96. It was a split decision win for Fiera. 96-94 all across the board. And one card gave it to Zamarripa. So that was a good fight, though. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Fiera, now he's like number 4 in the WBO. He waiting for a world title shot. Waiting for Devin Haney to see what he gonna do, vacate the title or whatnot. There's still some stuff in play with that. If he do vacate, which I think he will, then Navarrete has the option after his title defense in November. Since he want to be super champion, he can get up there and get the title. Or, you know, we'll see though. But Fiera, he been holding down a WBO regional title and a ranking for a while. So he looking to fight for a title pretty soon. So yeah, that was a good fight though, for sure. Alright. Moving to Shobox. Showtime and Shobox. So out of the 3 cards, I think this is the card that was talked about the least. I was able to watch it last night. It was 3 pretty good fights. You know, Rojas versus Bustos. I mean, Rojas was boxing. He a tall, rangy southpaw, and he just pretty much, you know, outboxed Bustos. Basically, I mean, this is the first time him going the distance, so he didn't look tired. It was an 8-rounder. He didn't look tired or nothing. Bustos tried to get in, but he couldn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Rojas, you know, 12-0, 11 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. The second fight, this is the best fight of the card. Cuello versus Garcia. These guys was banging. Like, some stretches of the fight, I felt like Garcia was about to go to the house. I thought he was about to get stopped. But he kept coming back, and then he'll clip Cuello with some stuff. Then Cuello would come back. You know, Cuello, I ain't say he dominated the fight, but he clearly won the fight. You know what I'm saying? Cuello is a Olympian. You know what I'm saying? He got a high ranking in the WBA, so this is a good win for Cuello. Cuello won by decision, so that's what's up. The main event: Rafael Pedraza versus Ramon Cardenas. Now this was kind of a shocker because Cardenas is not known for a big knockout puncher, but he landed a nice left hook that hurt Pedraza in the second round. And then he landed another one and finished them off in that same round. That was a big statement win. That fight was at 122 pounds. Pedraza coming in with a nice world ranking. Cardenas is like moving up in weight. He's fighting in his hometown, so he had a lot to win. I mean, he looked good though. I mean, the fight haven't even really built up yet, and he clipped him with a left hook to get everything going, and he finished him. So salute to Cardenas. He can move on from there in that division 122. You know, we'll see. We'll see what's next for him. But that was a big win for him, for sure. I like that. All right, moving on to the top ranked card. So this card, that shit was pretty long for me, but it was good though. Got a chance to watch everybody. Tiger Johnson opened up the show. He had a tough opponent in front of him. I thought he won the fight, but it was a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Tiger Johnson probably one of the prospects over there that's getting probably the tougher competition. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the prospects. But Tiger Johnson got the victory, so salute to him. He moving down. He tried to get down to 140 in campaign. Then we had Ruben Villa. You know what I'm saying? He's a good featherweight contender. You know, he beat Brandon Valdez. This was another good fight. You know what I'm saying? It was. I think these other cards last night was very evenly matched. Basically, it wasn't nothing. Nobody got ran through. But Villa, Villa been sitting down in the pocket lately. You know what I'm saying? He got the skills to kind of box and do what he can do, but he been sitting down letting his hands go. So this can lead way to a big fight for him. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility that he may turn around in 7 weeks to get Robisa Ramirez. We all know Robisa Ramirez is coming back November the 4th in Lake Tahoe. So he's going to headline that show. So it's a possibility that Ruben Villa can tap in if that's what he want to do. We'll see. They said this is his last fight on the top ranked deal. This is third. That would be his third fight. He only signed a 3-fight deal. So, I mean, you just sign a deal just to fight prospects. Hey, if they offer him to fight, man, I think he'll take it. We'll see. Hopefully he's not injured. So, it is what it is. But Ruben Villa can fight, though. And a fight with him and Robisa Ramirez, that'd be a good one. Because both guys are boxers. They know them for being a boxer, but they've been sitting down lately and fighting, like sitting down in the pocket and fighting. So it can be some beautiful shit. You know what I'm saying? Some good skill stuff going on up in there. 2 southpaws. I take it. So y'all stay tuned for that. November the 4th, possibly Robisa Ramirez versus Ruben Villa. I'm waiting for the new WBO rankings to come out because it's getting about that time. We less than 8 weeks, 7 weeks, about to be 6 weeks. So they need to go ahead and lock in that date and that opponent. So we'll see. Jermaine Ortiz returned. He fought Antonio Moran, the veteran, like kind of gatekeeper, fringe contender type of guy. I thought Ortiz looked sharp in spots. You know what I'm saying? I thought he looked sharp in spots. He got hurt to the body a couple of times. He got hurt upstairs. Like Antonio Moran, like I said, even though he lost to Devin Haney, that's not a knock on him. You know what I'm saying? He came back, he bounced back strong after that loss. But it was kind of a back and forth fight, you know what I'm saying? Ortiz was, when he fought southpaw, when he switched to southpaw, I thought he got control of the fight. But, you know, there's some vulnerabilities there with him. Like, he definitely, I feel like he should have been wasting his time trying to make 135. Like, real talk. If y'all seen him last night, he definitely he was like a welterweight 154. You know what I'm saying? He filled out nice, you know what I'm saying, compared to the weigh-in. So he got the victory though. He put himself back in position. I mean, I would say let's go to 140. Maybe possibly, you know, best case scenario, maybe he be an opponent for Teofimo Lopez. I don't know. They got the common opponent with Lomachenko. I don't know, but 135 ain't for him. Like, real talk. I don't think he'll be doing himself a disservice. But, I mean, he looked okay. He looked good in spots, you know what I'm saying? Then he looked vulnerable, you know what I'm saying, coming off a long layoff and then come off an injury. So, you know, can't be too critical. Just saying, spots. Yeah, I thought the first round was nice. Second round, Moran started to touch him a little bit. It's like kind of back and forth. But I thought he kind of got control of the fight when he went to southpaw. So, we'll see. So, John Riccone versus Brian Rivera. I ain't gonna lie, this fight was kind of boring. John Riccone got the victory, but it wasn't nothing to talk about, to be honest. Omar Aguilar versus Julio Luna. We got a mild upset. Luna got the victory. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight, too. Luna used his boxing, though. Like, he used his boxing. He was a little bit more tactical and stuff like that. And got the victory, so salute to him. Emilio Vargas, he was on the card, man. He getting hella fights. I think this is like his 5th fight this year. He look good, man. He can be a star. You know what I'm saying? He got the looks. He got the background, his pops, all that shit. He got, I think it was a 2nd round knockout, 3rd round. But they still moving him, you know, kind of slowly. We'll see. But he can be a star later on down the year. I mean, down, you know, as time moves on. So I like Vargas. Keep him active. Xander Zayas versus Valenzuela Jr. Man, this is the best I've seen Xander Zayas. I'm not even going to lie. He looked strong. He looked mature. He was patient. His jab was on point. I love that check hook. He dropped my man. The second knockdown in the first round, I don't know. His man was all balanced, but he got credit with it. But he was sharp last night. You know what I'm saying? He looked real good. He looked good. He scored a TKO victory because he busted up Valenzuela's nose. You know, so that was nice. It caused by a punch. And then, you know, the referee stopped the fight. Valenzuela tried to fight, but he was getting touched up. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was probably give him another round, maybe. But, man, salute to Xander, though. Fights at 154. got world rankings. I think he's number 4 in the WBO. You know what I'm saying? I like him. I don't know if you know 54 is a good division, but it's kind of like I don't know. They still got room to grow for him. He still got room to grow. Still put him in some headline. Let him headline a show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like Xander though. This is the best I've seen him though. I like it. He improving as a young fighter. He just turned 21, and in that division, he can fit. He can fit with some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like a tough, rugged guy. Like what's my man's name? It just had on my mind. The one Charles Conwell just fought. I just have his name. That shit gonna come to me later too. But like a tough guy that been around for a while, give him somebody like that. But Xander, hey, he ain't too far from that. You know what I'm saying? Now, how would he do with a guy like Tim Tszyu right now? I'm not sure. Mendoza, I think skillfully he can be in the ring and hang with those guys. But let's see how the experience works. So he still got room to grow. You know what I'm saying? And Top Rank love him. So maybe he'll be back on Heisman night. You know what I'm saying? He looked sharp. Nah, he did for sure. He looked real sharp. Real sharp. Alright, main event. Lopez versus Gonzalez. I mean, this fight, I ain't gonna lie, this fight was hard to score to me. I scored a draw, but I felt like Gonzalez probably could have got it, or Lopez could have got it. Either way. But typical fight. I thought Joette did well by pushing Lopez back, pushing him back, and landing sharp right hands and stuff. He was doing well. Like, I don't know what it is, yo. Like, he didn't fight bad last night. I thought Lopez actually took a step back from his other performances. You know, so I thought he was kind of off just a little bit, but he's still jumping in with those shots, crazy angles. He threw a hook to the body, then a right hand over top, and he mixed it up so crazy. He got good footwork. He had good defense too, so a lot of the shots that Gonzalez was throwing, he wasn't landing. But I don't know, I always feel bad for Joette, but this is a life you chose and shit. I ain't gonna be all sensitive, but this is his third opportunity at a world title. I mean, he said in post fight that he thought he lost the fight. He said this is the worst fight. This is the worst he looked in a title fight. So if he said he lost, well, I'm gonna defend him. You know what I'm saying? So Lopez moves on. Of course, looking at it, we would like to see Lopez unify with Robinson Ramirez. I don't think that's coming just yet. You know what I'm saying? And then the anyway fight, that's probably down the line as well. Lopez has an IBF mandatory in AB. I think his name is like Ray. I be messing this guy's name up, but his name is AB. I can pull him up real quick. He fought Kiko Martinez in his last fight on the other card of Kenshiro in April. He a tall, rangy southpaw. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. He can fight. Will can he deal with the in and out movement of my man Lopez? We'll see. But I'll pull him up real quick. AB can fight. Now, the IBF is about to order that fight. Y'all stay tuned for that. So just want to give everybody a heads up. Because I know we go ahead and jump to the next fight. You know what I'm saying? As boxing fans, who's next? What we'd like to see these guys do. But this is the number one contender. Hold on, let me get back to it. This is the number one contender in the IBF. He's the mandatory for Luis Alberto Lopez. So the IBF will probably order that. So y'all stay tuned for that. He is tall though. Tall southpaw that can box. He only got 10 knockouts, so we'll see. We'll see. So I just want to make sure everybody tracking with that for sure. So that was it for last night, man. Like I said, we had that tragic situation on the Matchroom show. It was crazy. And then but the fights was good though. Take away that, then we had some good action last night. Tonight we got two little cards. We got two cards tonight that I want to touch on. They're both on the zone. If you guys want to tap in, we got this box fence show right here for you guys. Stars at 7:00 East Coast. Just want to tap in and see some prospects. Feel free. But Golden Boy has a show. Zepeda versus Hester. This could be a good fight. You know, Zepeda throw a lot of punches here, aggressive. Hester's more of a counter puncher. So we'll see who wins today. Very important fight for Zepeda. He got some world rankings, high world rankings across the board. I think he's number one. He's number one in the WBA. So yeah, important fight for him. Now this card, the prelims will start on YouTube, on the Golden Boy YouTube channel, 6 o'clock East Coast, 3 o'clock on Pacific time. You can check out my community tab if you guys want to refer back to that. Feel free to tap in. But yeah, we got some good fights tonight. Victor Morales, I like him. He got a tough fight tonight. Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? He coming off a victory over Diego De La Hoya. He got Edwin Palmeiras, so this should be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, you got the unified champion at 105 pounds. Yukasta Valley. She going to defend her IBF and WO strawweight titles, minimum weight titles, 105 against Maria Santenzo. Santenzo is a common opponent with Sanisa Estrada. We all want to see Valley versus Sanisa. We all want to see that fight. Sanisa stopped Santenzo in the 4th round a couple years ago. So we'll see if Valley ain't that type of, like, Valley is a good boxer. She got good legs, in and out movement. She's a tactician. She's technical. You know what I'm saying? If she's stopping Santenzo, I can see it being late or accumulation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a good one. And hopefully down sometime in the near future, we can get Valley versus Sanisa for undisputed at 105 pounds, which would be crazy. I'm telling you, that's one of the best fights to make in boxing. Though. They got storyline. You know, Sanisa's with Golden Boy. She left Golden Boy, and they look like they got her replacement. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be seeing those celebrities that break up with somebody they've been dating for years, and then their new girlfriend look just like the ex. That type shit. You know, and I think those ladies, I don't know if they don't like each other, but it's a little rivalry going. You see Valley got into the ring post-fight with Sanisa, so I'm looking forward to it, bro. For sure. Just do boxing in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So also tonight is some prospects, you know what I'm saying, you guys can tap into. There is Fugo. Check him out, you know what I'm saying? Solid. You have Eric Priest. That's another one too. He just signed with Golden Boy. He had a good victory over one of the Bomax fighters earlier this year. The Money Kane. Yeah, he beat him. Good fight. Cabrera's on the card. Gail Cabrera. These young guys that Golden Boy is pushing, Ryan Garcia. So feel free to tap in. Like I said, the prelims will be on the undercard. I mean, the prelims will be on Facebook and YouTube, on the Golden Boy Facebook and YouTube channel. So feel free to tap in. Then they're gonna switch over to the zone and have like 5 fights for you guys can tap into. So that's what it is. So that's the recap from last night, and then a preview for today, for today's fights. So we got that out of the way. There's a couple of things that's coming down the pipe. So everybody that's in the building, I just want to make sure y'all good to go on this information. Y'all can take it, do whatever y'all want to do with it. A lot of people don't like the information. Like I see that sometimes that y'all know me for the most part. My information be solid, right? Put out a lot of good information. You know what I'm saying? And my information is not biased. My information ain't gonna fit your narrative or your talking points or whatever. So you can't tell me I'm 100 and I'm the go-to guy for such and such, but I'm not the go-to guy for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it don't fit your stuff, we good all the way around the board. I had to throw that out there. But it's some big stuff coming. Ryan Garcia got an opponent, Oscar Duarte. Oscar Duarte is like 26-1, 25-1. He got a big knockout ratio. If you seen him fight, he hella aggressive, fight behind the high guard, Mexican fighter, strong, solid. Like you either gonna knock him out or he gonna knock you out. That's how he rocking. You know what I'm saying? That's the comeback fight for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia should be headlining sometime in November. I heard the 18th. I don't know. We gotta see. They got Pacheco that night, but that's the opponent. You know what I'm saying? So we've been waiting to see Ryan come back and see how he gonna look with Derrick James. So there you go. You got the opponent. If you guys not familiar with Oscar Duarte, get into the trenches. Get into those YouTube. Go to YouTube. Look at the highlights. He fights on Golden Boy. He has some fights over there. Feel free to tap in with him so you get familiar with him. So you'll see. I think it's a tougher fight. The guy's a puncher. You know what I'm saying? But I think Ryan is talented enough to beat him. So we'll see. It's a solid comeback fight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fighting no trash fighter. It's actually a guy that's got ambition. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big puncher. So we're gonna see. So that's out there for y'all for free. Too easy to tap in. Also, you have on that other card, Ohari Davis. He got Ismael Barrasu for the vacant WBA title. Yeah, the vacant WBA title at 140. So what they're going to do is they're going to make Rolly Romero champion in recess. So we know he was doing that medical thing. Look like he's taking too long, so he's going to go this way. They're going to go ahead and order that fight. We know Ohari Davis been the mandatory for Rolly. Bunch of shit been going on, so they giving Ismael Barrasu an opportunity. So I know you might say, how he get an opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Well, what he did was he went to the WBA and kind of petitioned. He petitioned to him and said, bro, that was a bad stoppage. Give me another opportunity. And they granted him that. I think actually it's well deserved because they did him dirty, the old man, at the end of his rope. So Ohari Davis just signed with Golden Boy. He's going to be on that other card with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia wins, Ohari Davis wins, or Barrasu, either one. Because if you fight for a title, the promoter going to have options on you. So Ryan Garcia, if he wins against Oscar Duarte, his next fight, he going to fight for the WBA title. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Business and boxing. That's what it do. So, and then I know people might say, well, what about Kim Sims Jr.? But Kim Sims Jr. won a eliminator. That don't make him a mandatory. He won a secondary eliminator. So that puts him 9 months after the mandatory get his spot. It's a lot of drama going on. Rolly, if he gonna be champion in recess, he probably can come back and get the first dibs in a title fight. We don't know, but that's the play. And that's been the play. I've been putting it out there too. That's been the play. That's the reason why Golden Boy signed Ohari Davis. Think about it. Golden Boy is a Mexican promotion company. So probably like 90% of their fighters are from Mexico. They're going to sign a black guy from the UK. Come on. They just woke up in the morning and say, Ohari Davis is a bad motherfucker. We're going to sign him. Come on. So that's the play. I had to throw that out there for y'all. Appreciate the support. She said 100. Oh, nice. When did they making them champion in recess? Yeah. Probably. I don't know when they did it, but that's the plan though. Ohari Davis and Barrasu for the vacant title. So we'll see. But now that's that fight. So I think I heard November 18th. Like I said, that's Pacheco. So if they go that night, they basically double book it on the zone. I know it's different promotion companies, but I don't think they ever done that with head-to-head Matchroom and then Golden Boy. So we'll see the date, but that's the card right there. I think Floyd Schofield gonna be on that card too, but we'll see. So that's what it is with that bit of information. Oh, the Shakur and Santos. So we know about the fight, how we got there. I actually like the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it better than Frank Martin fight. I don't think Del Santos is better than Frank Martin. I think he got some skills. He got some highlights. You know what I'm saying? But I think Frank got a better chin. I think Frank is more durable down the stretch. I think he got better gas tank. And then if you take a lot of their skills, it's pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much the same. I just think Frank got better defense too. But I like that fight though. I think he's gonna give Shakur some good bump. I'll be in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He gonna give Shakur some good bump. We're gonna see. I see it being a little tactical fight, two southpaws. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be like most of Shakur fights. He gonna break you down. Definitely, I can see Shakur investing in the body. If you see his last couple of fights, he's been sitting in the pocket a little more, pulling more off on his shots. Definitely down to the body. You know, if Shakur, nobody gonna outsmart Shakur. I don't give a fuck what fighter you got. So that ain't gonna happen. If we get to a thinking man's game, that ain't gonna work. I know DJ will have to be able to work out the Frank and Ryan the same week. Oh yeah, you don't gotta worry about that no more because Frank turned down the fight, so it's all good. He can move on, come back. He's still in position. You know what I'm saying? He's still in position. He won the eliminator. Shit didn't work out. He can do it. You know, they can put him in a good position. He's good. But yeah, Shakur and Santos. And then on the other card, they just made Navarrete versus Conceicao. So I was curious why I didn't see Conceicao weigh in last on Thursday. He supposed to fall in the card yesterday. And I was like, shit, let me see what's going on. So I had got word that it's going to be Navarrete and Conceicao. I mean, listen, I ain't really mad at the fight per se because what it's building up to is possibly Shakur versus Navarrete. That's a big fight. Like, that's a big fight because Navarrete, he ain't been at 130 for too long. Like, real talk. So him moving up to 35 and trying to go after a 4th Division World Championship, they doing the play right in front of our eyes, yo, right there in front of us. Always set him apart, in my opinion. Yeah, in his range. If he won a box, he was 12-0 skunk De Los Santos. He give De Los Santos an opportunity when he's sitting in the pocket, but it's still crazy. He still can't hit him. And Shakur, I think Shakur gonna break him down to the body. I don't know about stopping him yet, but all this shit, I'm telling you, all this outside shit, they hate on him, they ain't respecting him, they calling him this, they worry about what he doing outside the ring, and not what he doing in the ring. When you got an ultra competitive fighter, and we see this in sports, and that shit fuels him. I'm like, keep doing it, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Lying on the guy, running with lies, not substantiate that shit. Yo, I'm right here. Holla at your boy. I got y'all covered. Y'all can't go call Mike Coppinger. He gonna do the fuck out y'all. Dan Raphael ain't gonna answer y'all phone call. Yeah, Jake might holler at y'all. Jake Donovan. That's the man right there. But everybody else, they gonna like, who? What you want? They ain't giving you no information. I got you though, but you know, like I said earlier, you can't always give everybody everything because it's not gonna fit their narrative. It's not gonna fit their talking points because they'll have to go back and refix stuff and readdress stuff, and because y'all here telling lies. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all here telling lies, and now you running with something that ain't factual. Like Shakur, they said Shakur was gonna make $8 million from 25%. Now everybody know Bob Arum ain't paying nobody that much money. So if he gonna give Shakur $8 million of 25, that's his 25%. So the other 75 is gonna be $24 million to Devin Haney. Come on, y'all. We don't even gotta even. Come on, don't waste your time doing titles on that. Don't even waste your time talking about that. The young man that talked about that on the Boxing Voice, he gave a hypothetical. He said, "What if? Hey, why? Hey, we could get more." I get what he was saying. That doesn't mean that Shakur got offered that, but that shit got taken out of context and they ran with it, and now they like, damn, how Shakur? Think about this. Shakur gonna make $6 million on November the 16th. And he's supposed to make $8 million versus Devin Haney. Like, those numbers should be a little bit wider. You know what I'm saying? He only fighting for 1 belt. So for 4 belts, he was gonna get 8. But for 1 belt, he gets 6. I don't know. I'm just saying. Before I even address anything or before I hit that button and go live and this is my topic, let me get all the facts. Y'all, yo, to everybody out there, content guys, listen, I got y'all covered. You don't gotta say my name. You don't gotta do none of that. But if you need some shit, I got y'all. Instead of you go out there putting out fake ass shit, and now you gotta recount your steps. You don't have to do that. We don't have to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then if that's what you like, do your thing. Do your thing. Because like I said, if I'm 100 with all my shit, like y'all gonna see in a couple of days when the Ryan Garcia and Oscar Navarrete fight get announced, and then you know what I'm saying, and then I'm gonna remind y'all that I gave it to you first by reposting it and say I told you with some damn bullseyes. You know what I'm saying? I told you. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm 100 with all my shit that I've been putting out, why I'm not 100 with, you know what I'm saying, with this, with something about Shakur or Devin, or I remember when I said something about Earl Spence. They were running in my chat talking about I'm a cold and all type of shit. Like, what? I got black flames in the garage. What y'all talking about? I got black Air Forces in the garage. What y'all talking about? like I'm just saying, if it's good one time, it's good all the time. Because y'all never see my content where I'm like making up something or I'm trying to push a narrative. One thing I'm pushing is just making sure everybody know what's going on when the fight's happening. Little tidbits that I give out. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? But I got y'all, yo. I ghost right for your channel. You don't gotta say my name. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. Andrew Gray, what's good with you, bro? Salute. So, Navarrete versus Conceicao. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He requested to be the super champion, which gonna get him some leeway. He don't have to make a mandatory defense right away. They give him 18 months, like they gave Canelo and Crawford. So that can let him be flexible. Like I said, Devin Haney vacates the WBO. He can move up and fight for that. You know what I'm saying? They can do a unification with Shakur for the vacant WBO and Shakur win the WBC. I can see that fight happening. That would be a big fight. There's a lot of avenues I can see. Now I know Abel is number one, but I don't think he was named the mandatory. So yeah, it sucks because I like Abel, and he gonna have to wait a little bit more, but we'll see. I think what's gonna happen is Navarrete will probably vacate his 130 title after Conceicao, and then go get the vacant WBO at 35, or fight Shakur for the vacant WBO plus the WBC. So we'll be a unification. That's what the ladies do. Carissa be doing that shit. A lot of the undisputed champions for the women, they'll fight for a vacant title or something like that. They'll throw it in for free. Well, it's not free, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like Terry Harper versus Cecilia Brækhus. You know, Terry Harper is the WBA champion at 54, but they're gonna throw in the WBO, so it's a unification. So I can see that happening. That card is gonna be pretty solid. Yeah, originally it's supposed to be Jerry Anderson, but he's not gonna be on there. So you'll probably see guys like Floyd Diaz on there, Cash Flow Floyd. He got a good fight. He got a good fight on that card. Abdullah Mason, who's going to be in camp with Shakur to get him ready for De Los Santos. Last time Abdullah Mason was in camp with Shakur, he fought Jamel Harris, so we don't got to say no more what type of time that young man doing, what he doing in camp, and all that good stuff. So that card going to be pretty big, you know what I'm saying? Pretty solid. It's on free TV on a Thursday, just like the Cosby shows and how Martin used to be back in the day. So people complain about everything. We got free boxing on TV and they complain it's on Thursday. Who cares? We boxing fans. I don't care if football on. Who cares? If your content is 100%, 95% boxing, why you care about football? We ain't get the bread. We don't, it don't matter. It's free TV. It's a good card. You know what I'm saying? You can't complain, but like I said, they turn every turn. It's Shakur's fault. You know what I'm saying? My shoe untied, man. Shakur, man, my shoe untied. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. But that shit gonna backfire. And then y'all gonna be wondering, bro, I ain't see that in him. How I missed that? Yeah, just put some bread up. I'm with it. What do you think about the new scoring criteria? I didn't even check it out, to be honest. Because what's new about it? Look at those scores last night to Joette. Man, what was it? 119, 118, 110? Joette won way. Joette didn't win just 2 rounds in that fight. I thought he won like 3 in a row down the stretch. So how that scorecard even making sense to me? So I don't know. I seen Tim Bradley talk about it, but a lot of times I mute him. So I don't know. They kept bringing it up during the telecast, but I don't know. They still look like they ain't changed to me with those scorecards. But we'll see though. Yo, boxing heat up. You know, we wait to see what PBC gonna do. See how they finish out the year. You know what I'm saying? If they can fit in some more, some big fights. I know Andrade and Benavidez is supposed to be going. We'll see if Tate can squeeze one in. Hopefully we'll get Crawford and Spence. I just want them to go ahead and fight to finish this whole thing. I don't care who wins at this point. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I don't care. I just want this shit to end. Because it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, like for example, like, I haven't heard this, that Crawford want more money. I haven't heard that. So I can't really speak to it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at him for doing that. Look at Dimitri Bivol. You see how Dimitri Bivol undressed Canelo? I think it was reported he made $5 million. The way he undressed him, they could double that. They could double that for sure. Let's double that. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing for Crawford. Oh, so you want to fight it this way? If that's the case, then okay, come on. Let's let's do it like this. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. That's just business. That's just what it is. I mean, as a former athlete and shit, I'm taking every advantage I can get. Now, yeah, you want to beat somebody straight up and prove that you're the best, but shit, if I know that I see that he turned his ankle, shit, I'm going at him. We ain't selling for no jump shots. We taking him to the cup all day long. And I'm getting my big man to set them hard-ass screens on him. We ain't playing. On the side of his bad ankle. That's just gamesmanship. That's what you do to win. There's so much shit that happen in the midst of competition. Shit, that's all this is. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like the one count bunch of jabs over hard punches. But yeah, I might tap in and see what that shit talking about. Drew the man in the building was good with you. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. But yeah, I went to see what PBC got coming. I heard about a November 4th date with Sabrina Batiste versus Igadashev. Julio Cesar Martinez supposed to defend his title on that card. Now I know Martinez has been fighting on Matchroom all this time, but y'all gotta understand, Martinez's promoter and his manager won the purse bid, and that's Canelo Alvarez, though. Eddie Reynoso. And we all know Eddie Reynoso is doing business with the PBC right now, at least for the next 3 fights. So they're going to bring Julio Cesar Martinez on the PBC show. So that's what it is. So let me see. Yeah, PBC is kind of quiet right now. I'm hearing about fights that I know that's done. Purse bid or whatever, like Hector Luis Garcia versus Lamont Roach. You know what I'm saying? That may be on that day. We'll see. That fight is done. What's another one? CP Freshmart versus Eric Rosa. That title fight is done. It's another one that they got. Oh, Figueroa versus Ray Vargas. That fight, I mean, those guys looking for dates. Laura versus Danny. Yo, we've been talking about that shit for a long time. And we ain't got that squared away yet. So they got a lot of fights that's on the docket that they haven't gave us no dates and stuff like that. They've been kind of quiet in that front. Although they want to just get through this Canelo week. Will Charlo get through that and then start to announce some stuff? I'm not sure. But if you look at what they doing, they booking and they reserving at least 4 or 5 dates in Vegas. I think they got November the 4th. I think they got 11th and they got the 25th of November. They got the 9th and the 30th. So they looking to book a venue in Vegas for those days that I just said. So hopefully they can keep all the dates, because they did it earlier this year and they didn't keep all those dates. They kind of moved them to the left and to the right. So I ain't a fan of no promotion company or no network. I just want to see everybody eat. I want it because the more fight cards we have, the better for me to watch the fights. Because like I always say, that's the essence of boxing. All that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Worry about what the guy was going to make and all that shit. Yes, I know about that, but that's not me. That's not the whole thing about me. Y'all see how I be touching on these boxing cards that nobody talk about, because I want to see how these guys look. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff, man. I like what the Zone doing and what Matchroom doing. They have shit. They got like 14, 15 straight weeks of boxing every weekend, starting with last weekend. You know what I'm saying? Next week they got Hitchens versus Zapata. That's a good card. We're supposed to see Conor Ben on that card. I'm gonna pull up his opponent that I heard that he may fight. So Conor Ben's supposed to be on that card, the Richard Hitchinson card. That card already stacked. It has Jessica McCaskill versus Sandy Ryan, Amber Williams versus Steve Rose. Let me pull this guy up on BoxRec real quick. Got y'all covered. Yo, BoxRec is dope. I encourage everybody to use BoxRec. But that's not the be all end all. Y'all gotta go watch those fights. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the fights. I use it all the time, but I'm not gonna tell you if this guy is trash or not. If I ain't seen a fight, I gotta watch a fight. This is just a tool, like a recipe card. You're ready to go make something to eat or some shit. But let me pull this up for you guys. This guy from Germany, Rico Buehler. That's the opponent I got for Conor Ben coming back. He's a welterweight. I've seen him fight at 54 a couple of times. He's just a European type of guy. He got a lot of knockouts, but I don't know. That don't really mean shit to me. Oh, Spence move on. He don't need to concede anymore to Bud. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, move on. I'm tired of the damn shit anyway. To be honest, I could go without that fight. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one for sure. Conor in the middle. What's good with you, bro? Oh, word, salute to you. All right, that's what's up. So this is the opponent supposedly for Conor Ben, Rico Buehler. So 30-5, 1 draw. I get it. It's a combat fight. He fought a lot of European guys. Let me see. Anthony Fowler, I know him. He got stopped by him. But Jeremiah Ponce, he lost to Jeremiah Ponce. That was an IBO title fight. And we know Jeremiah Ponce had a tough fight with Batiste. That was a fun fight until Batiste started stepping up and wear him down. So he fought at 140. So he made between 140, 154, and 147. So, and I expect this fight to be above the welterweight limit because Conor Ben haven't been in the ring in a while. So it don't make sense to make 147 if it's not no title on the line. So that's what's up. That's what's up. So we'll see. Man, there's a lot of shit going on. Of course, September the 30th, Canelo and Charlo. I'm waiting for that. Matchroom has a card early that day with Jay Abataia versus Jordan Thompson. That's a cruiserweight title fight right there. I think Abataia is the best cruiserweight in boxing. You know what I'm saying? He can fight southpaw, they can punch. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of shit be slipping my mind too, but it's a lot. I like the top rate having a unification October 14th with Janabek and Gutierrez, IBF and WBO. we have a card from Japan on Monday. Should be pretty solid. Kenshiro versus Heiki Butler. So there's a lot of stuff going on for sure. You know what I'm saying? If y'all take away all the drama outside the ring and what we've been getting this year, like, can't nobody complain. Like, real talk. Always across the board. Prospects, women's boxing, all that shit. October the 7th, I like this card right here. You got Zerto Ramirez versus Joe Smith Jr. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. And they just announced that other card. Scrappy Ramirez on there. You got Beck the Bully is on that card. He got Alantez Fox. You know, Alantez Fox, that's my people and stuff like that. Him and Michael Fox. And his pops, Troy. They cool people. They got Beck the Bully on that card. So it's starting to shape up. I think Golden Boy got another card October 21st with Alexis Rocha. So I'm just running shit off, though. Just think about how much boxing content we really have to talk about instead of the drama. You know what I'm saying? Because we're never going to know the truth of everything. And one thing I can say about, like when these guys don't speak out, I feel like they don't have to speak out. Like, their moves tell you everything they're going to do. Like the Frank Martin thing. I'm going to go back real quick. I think he had like 7 or 8 fights. I think he been with Derrick James for about 7 or 8 fights. All those fights he had, it wasn't a problem making those fights. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a problem making them. It was easy. We give you the date. You take the fight, whatever. But I don't understand why there's a problem making this fight. That's all. I'm just saying. That's just all with Shakur. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I get it. If you want more money and do your thing, bro, ain't nobody mad at that shit. Nobody never been mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get the disconnect. You know, before TGB, Earl Spence, Derrick James had a hand in picking your fights. It wasn't no problem up until this point. That is a problem. So I read between the lines. Like, just because they don't like Shakur right now, I'm not gonna like. It ain't like I'm not just gonna go against him just to be going against him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have all them dudes looking sad too. Yeah, Tyron. Yeah, I like Tyron. I always like Tyron. I like that how they do their prospects. So that's all I'm saying. Like, I ain't in the business of calling nobody no duck, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same than what happened with Shakur and Devin Haney. It's not the same. And people know this too. It's not the same. This shit, like, cause like with Wild, like I just think back to some shit that we used to argue about and we used to go to bat about. It's similar to Wilder getting offered that 12.5 and say, "Nah, bro, I got 50 million in the bag. I'm gonna give you 50 million. Don't worry about what I'm gonna make. I'm not making that 12, but I'm gonna offer you 50. I'm gonna counter offer you." You know what I'm saying? That right there was cool. That was a hell of a play, right? We go crazy over that. But Shakur turned down 25%, and nobody really know what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. He said it wasn't something that it wasn't a purse that was higher than his last couple of fights, right? But nobody know what that was. So he said, "Okay, I ain't gonna take that. So I'm gonna push for the WBC to push for something else. I bring a different type of value to the table. My last 3 fights, I did 10K plus. I bring something to the table. So let me get. I want the fight. I just want it on this type of. Let's get these terms and let's negotiate." So it's a different thing. It's way different. But yo, all I say is, there's people out here that really know what they talk about. And if you wanna tap into that, all you gotta do is reach out. That's all you gotta do. You gotta just reach out and say, "Yo, what's good, yo? Hey, put me on game with this shit, bro. What's going on?" You know what I'm saying? How would DJ be able to have a fight with Frank on Thursday and Ryan on Saturday? It's no guarantee that would have played out like that, though. So, like I mentioned earlier, And Pacheco is fighting on November 18th on the Matchroom show. It don't really make sense for Ryan to fight on that same day. So that's still to be determined. That's just the date I heard. That's not the date that's official. So, yeah, that would be a crunch if they. I don't think they would have even did it like that though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they would have did it like. I don't think that was solidified as Ryan just fighting on. Because what Ryan fighting on the 25th? What Ryan fighting on December the 2nd? So we'll see. But if that was the case, I get it. I ain't mad at that. That's too much work. I got it. I'm afraid needed more to bring another trainer. And maybe, I mean, it's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's my question. Where was the disconnect from Tuesday, September the 5th, the day after Labor Day, for them agreeing to the deal? I'm hearing all types of shit. I heard he didn't even know about the negotiations. I heard that Derek James turned it down. Like, it's so much, all this shit. I don't know for sure. I'm just telling you, I just heard rumors and shit. I heard he was having an issue with Derek James because he got too many motherfuckers in the camp. And he feel like he not getting no love. I heard that, but a lot of that shit ain't been substantiated. So, I don't know. But I do know that their team before this, the same team they had, you know what I'm saying, was making fights. It wasn't no problem. So I don't understand the disconnect right there. That's all I'm saying. What was it? Because, like, to me, these fighters, if they that naive and they don't know what's going on and their team's not telling them what's going on, they need a new team. Because I knew that they was in negotiations or that the WBC ordered the fight like August the 5th. That's why I did that video that live about them moving up Frank Barton from 5 to 4. You know what I'm saying? And put him in position. That's his fight to turn down. That's why I was saying in that live. That's his fight to turn down. So I knew they was already in negotiations. I knew that shit. I just had to solidify with the rankings and bring it to the forefront, right? So if I knew all this shit, you trying to tell me Frank Barton didn't know? So they had more. It wasn't just. I know it's out there that they said that they have a purse bid on the 20th. They came out on the 26th and said they had a purse bid on the 5th. So that's like a week, right? So no, those guys actually been in contact way before that. So I don't get the disconnect. I don't get it. But I ain't hating on Frank Barton because he's still in a good position. He in a good position. He can still get this fight. He can still get another fight. He's still at the top of the lightweight division as far as rankings and stuff. So a lot of the fans, they want these guys to be so transparent, and some guys is probably even built like that. You know what I'm saying? My man David in the building, what's good with you, bro? Salute. Yeah, it probably do. I mean, I ain't mad at that. Maybe he take Bobak's advice, get some help. You know what I'm saying? Something he criticized, now he can go do that. I get it. No, for sure. He got a lot on his plate. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even mad if that's the reason why he turned down the fight. Actually, that shit makes sense. Bro, because Shakur, they've been put that date for Shakur forever. So he's exclusive with Top Rank. He gonna fight on that date regardless of what they talk about. So I get it. If Derek James said, "No, I got Ryan Garcia on this date. I got whoever, Spence. I got AJ. I want to spread out a little bit." That's cool. I ain't the one running. Actually, I'm not mad at him turning the fight down. He don't owe me nothing. I'm not like everybody else talking about, oh, he didn't come on and speak his piece. He said good looks. He gotta say what's on his mind. And bro, I don't care. We on to the next. The fight is already made with Santos. yo, hey, get somebody else, fight somebody else. If you're gonna fight the rest of this year, cool. If you're not, I don't even care. I don't think he owed me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shit moves on for me. It looked bad for him. It looked bad, but shit, what can you do? I don't know. If they wanted to tell us what was going on, they would tell us. It won't be all this secret shit. But that's the thing with us. We would blow this shit out of proportion. If we don't know something, we gonna blow it out of proportion. So, keep them in the dark, bro. Fuck it. But they're gonna turn you down regardless, because he can come out and give it's like boxing fans want Frank Martin to go on 60 Minutes and like how LeBron announced he was going to Miami. They want him to do a whole damn series and sit down and, all right, man, walk us through. Bro, this is this fight ain't even that big. This is not the biggest fight in boxing. This shit is just a good, a lightweight fight. We acting like this is damn Ali and Frazier. You know what I'm saying? If Crawford and Spence would have never happened, then they had to go on 60 Minutes. Or go talk to whoever, Stephen A. Smith, whoever they got to talk to, and explain why this shit ain't happened. But these two guys, y'all just found out about Charles Martin. See, I'm calling him Charles Martin. Y'all just found out about Frank Martin last year, really, because he messed with Spence. It's crazy how boxing fans will turn on your ass. Last year, he could beat all these guys. Now, it's crazy. Ain't nobody fuck with him right last year. Like Tank, all those guys, right? The only one they could probably beat him is Tank and maybe Devin Haney. Shakur didn't want to see him, right? Now, fast forward this year, and what just happened, now Santos is way better than Frank Martin. What? Wow. But that's what it is, though. That's just boxing. That's what I'm saying, like, you know what's going on, you know the real shit, yo, you'll be good. All this shit is just talk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come on. Really, a lot of people don't know what's going on, so they speculate and they say what they say. But they can know. They can know the real. You know what I'm saying? If they want to know, they won't have to speculate. But it is what it is. It is what it is, though. But I'm looking forward to what we got coming up. If those guys want to announce the fights, they're going to give us some fights, then I'm ready to watch. If they're going to still, prolong it and keep these guys out the ring, shit, I'll be watching something else while they come back. I ain't leaving the sport, so I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say. Nah, for sure. Yeah. Because they do that because it's like anything in life. You gotta go with the popular shit. So you gotta go with what's cracking right now. So if a big channel says don't like Shakur, the same thing they did to Bud Crawford. They went with that. They turned him down. They talk about his clothing store. They talk about everything that wasn't boxing. Bobak eating another cheeseburger. Let's do a full hour live on that. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So it gets out of that. So it's always a good side and a bad side. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin is affiliated with Earl Spence. So they can't see him doing no wrong. So when he looking kind of crazy in these streets, they got to justify that. So instead of just speaking on what really happened, they going to say, you know what? It ain't his fault. But he turned down the fight. So whoever turned down the fight, what I was told is the other reason why the fight didn't happen. Yeah, he have his reasons. I get it. So a lot of the boxing fans, they based off what the popular guy's saying. So if the popular guy's saying Shakur ain't shit, Shakur is this, he's that, then most of the fans are gonna run with that. What's my man name? Big Dose still talk about the Jamar Harris shit. The WBO did the press split to based off what these guys made. You know what I'm saying? And they gave Shakur the lion's share as a challenger. Do I think it's messed up? Yeah. But that's business and shit. But that old boy ain't saying the same shit about when when Sean Porter did it. Sean Porter got 40%. He only supposed to got 25%. He ain't saying that. Why he ain't gonna bring up Sean Porter? Because that's not part of his narrative. It's not gonna fit what he's talking about. It ain't fit what he's pushing. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna talk about something. You're not gonna if it's going against your shit, you're gonna curve that shit and just stop reading. You're gonna ghost the DMs. You're gonna start. I ain't hear about what he talking about. But when it fits your shit, you gonna come back and say, "Hold on, what about this? What about that?" That's how it is. It's rarely on these boxing streets. It's not a lot. No, what it is, it's a lot of content creators that actually keep that shit 100, keep it down the middle, and don't have to push that. Your daddy, he said, yeah, the boxing fans, yeah, they be tripping. So it's some guys that they don't have to do that. Their shit ain't based off of that, which is cool. Everybody can do their thing, but wires get crossed when you hit them with some real shit. They like, what? I ain't what? So he did turn down $8 million. Y'all see people running with that shit. When I said it, I was like, hold on. I know good damn well Bob Arrow not giving Devin Haney $24 million. And he don't even have him signed. He a free agent. He gonna get him $24 million just off the rip. And give Shakur 8. First of all, they ain't giving black fighters that money like that. Not those two. They not established stars like Spence and Crawford is. They can generate that money and get that. They not there yet. They gonna get there, but not yet. So when I heard the $8 million, I was like, let me go listen to the interview myself. Because a lot of this shit that's out here, my man JC, what's good with you, bro? Oh, yeah. So a lot of this stuff, that's why I encourage you guys, too. If I put something out and y'all like, hold on, what this dude talking about? Go through your research. See if I'm lying or not. Like, I'm telling y'all that Ryan and Navarrete about to fight coming up next. It ain't out nowhere. Y'all ain't seen that shit nowhere. You can Google it, watch record, all that shit. But when it come out next week or so, when y'all see it come out, when they announce it, then I can, you know what I'm saying? So some of the shit, you just have to wait for the announcement for me to get my flowers on it, or you can say, oh shit, LW told me first. But a lot of the stuff you can research. A lot of the stuff you can go back and watch the interview yourself and decipher what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we got content creators that be out here doing their thing. Salute to them. My man Ed McQueen in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Oscar Duarte. Oscar Duarte. Yes, sir. So it's a lot of people doing their thing. So it's like, they'll put out some shit and we'll say we'll just trust them at their word. But I always do the research. Like I said, I put out some shit. If it's a rumor, I'll tell you, bro, I did lock this down. I did confirm this. I'm just telling you what I just heard. Because I didn't hear, you know what I'm saying? Some sources I get, or some information I get, I be like, shit, here, this is what it is. This is what it is. But a lot of this, like some stuff that comes out, I be like, hold on. But that's just how boxing is. It's about, a lot of that shit is clickbait. A lot of that shit is just to get you, pull you in. So it's up for you to decipher for yourself what it is. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just like, when I get in a conversation though, I just be like, shit. I be like, I don't be hearing what y'all be hearing. I didn't hear that. So like about Spence, about Bud asking for more money to fight Spence, and he want to do it at 47. I haven't heard that, so I can't really speak on that. But after hearing it, I can say, well, why not? He's the inside right now. He's the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that fight was a close fight. He dominated and stopped him. So the guy who wins is supposed to get the line. Maybe they got to go back to the drawing board. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every time I go to the grocery store, I see it. Crazy. But yeah, I mean, all I say is though, I mean, I'm here to help anybody. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know some shit? I help a lot of people behind the scenes. I ain't up in here waving on flags saying, hey, say my name, give me the credit. No, I don't care. I just tell you what it is. Hey, bro, this is what I heard. I know you got a favorite fighter. I be like, bro, like, it's this young lady on Twitter. She love her some Ryan Garcia. She love Ryan Garcia. I said, hey, look. Hey, Ryan got this guy coming up, Oscar Duarte. Oh, I didn't know. But she don't really believe. But I was like, you gonna see later. All y'all gonna see later. It's all good. Yeah. That's the thing too. Because it's like I seen it where you'll see a title that entice you. You be like, oh shit, let me get chopped into this. And then when you get in there, it's like they'll say, well, this is what I heard, this is this and this and that. But they'll never put their step on it. But then they'll kind of say it in a way that is from them. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like blur the lines. You know what I'm saying? So I see that shit too. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me see. Yeah, they put those disclaimers out for sure. He said, he won't convince me. Yeah. Yeah. He took the car and said, get out, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, he went in laughing. He said, mommy. Bro, you don't know who he is? I got you, bro. I just happen to have box rent right here. I'll pull it up and show you. Go watch his fights though. Once you see this, he fight. He's with Golden Boy. He's a big, strong guy. Knockout puncher. I'll pull him up for you. It's actually a good fight though. I like it. I actually like the fight for Ryan. I don't think he no bum. I don't think he like trash. You know what I'm saying? He coming to do damage. 26-1, one draw. You know what I'm saying? 21 knockouts. He fought on the Zone. He fought on Golden Boy shows a bunch of times. So check him out. I think I don't know if he's 5'9" though, but he's a stocky, strong kid. Throw a lot of hooks. You know what I'm saying? So he sound like Eric Simon. Shit. EPLD and shit. Really, I bet it. So yeah, to me, it's not a bad opponent. They was talking about doing Pedro Campo, so I actually think that's, yeah. Yeah, I think this is actually a better fight. Yeah. So I think it's you know what I'm saying, it's not like the greatest world beater, you know what I'm saying, but you got a strong young kid that can, you know what I'm saying, that's coming for a knockout. Ryan is coming off a loss, you know what I'm saying. He got stopped against Tank. He got a new trainer, so it gives you some type of danger, some type of resistance where you're gonna have to go do your business. And I'm interested because I want to see how far along he came with Derrick James. The one thing I seen that was good, he was holding the phone every time he threw a punch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's, you know, we'll see. I like this shit though. I like this shit. I like it though. But on the other card though, you have O'Hare Davis fighting for the vacant title versus Ismael Barrasso. Yo, those guys were supposed to fight before all the drama happened, right? Um, yeah, before all the BS happened with the WBA and the sanction bodies and Umbrella Playo and all that shit. But so I spoke on it earlier, but I don't mind doing it again. Harry Davis just signed with Golden Boy. He gonna fight for the vacant title on the other card of Ryan and Duarte. So it makes sense for the winners to fight each other for the WBA title. That's the plan. That's the plan. And then Rolly would be named champion in recess. You feel me? He said one of the best. Man, I appreciate that, bro. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's all good. Just let me know what you need. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me behind the scenes. I got you covered, bro. I just want to give everybody factual information, make sure everybody's straight. Yeah, it's all good. My bad, y'all pardon me. Yeah, he said facts. 21 KO. Yeah, not for real. So it ain't no layup, bro. Yeah, it's some type of resistance for him. You know, something to make them think when you got those hard shots coming back at you. And my man laughing. You're going to see if Ryan fixed that flaw he had pulling straight back. Because this guy like to throw wide looping shots, overhand and hooks. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop shit on guys because they don't have the notoriety. Yeah, I learned that early too. Yeah, I learned that early a lot. Like, for real. A lot of these guys, you know, they obscure, and then they're like Del Santos. Del Santos fought on Shobox. He lost to Will Foster, gassed out. He came back on Shobox, had a second round knockout, look impressive. But nobody was expecting him to beat Rayo. Everybody was talking about Rayo can get the tank fight. Well, Rayo was just crazy prospect. He said no doubt. So if you think about it, like look at Rayo, what he did before he got stopped. He didn't do too much. He was a prospect. But Del Santos got his name because Rayo was kind of overhyped. You know, Benavidez camp, you know, had a little beef with Tiafimo and other guys. So Del Santos beat him. Del Santos is just killer. Del Santos is a boogeyman. How? You know what I'm saying? He's such of a boogeyman. He's such of a high commodity. After the Rayo fight, he didn't fight for almost a year. You know what I'm saying? He was on the shelf. After the Rayo fight, he should have been back in like 3 months to capitalize on that notoriety. Man, the Dorno fight, I was looking forward to it, but it lost its luster because when guys be out the ring for a long time and don't capitalize, you just lose. You lose it. You lose the attention of the fans. Navarrete ducked Shakur before. Yeah, it was last year. Last year, I mean, you can say duck, but he decided to go a different direction. I'm going to say it like that. But if we come back and fight him next year at lightweight, then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. He said, I appreciate you being a fast machine. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Do you know if they will show Carmel? I hope so. I haven't heard much on that. We should be hearing something pretty soon, though. Because that card is what? We less than 2 weeks away? About 2 weeks away, right? So they dropped the pay-per-view portion. And Ugas and Barrios is having an open workout on the 19th too. Just to throw that out there if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I hope they get because Carmel got a lot of hype. I want to see him. I hope they're doing like they did Jaleel Hackett. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a hardcore boxing fan. I only seen one full fight of Jaleel Hackett. And I think he like 7-0. Now I seen clips of him, but I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to find his fights. Jaleel Hackett. So I hope they'll do Carmel like that. You feel me? And he fighting an undefeated guy with 4-0, a tough guy. And Rayo was in line with the right. So that's what I'm saying. But if you take a step back, she said 2 weeks away. If you take a step back, was it really that crazy of a win or not? I don't know. It depends. Like I'm telling you, man, depending who y'all listen to, they can overhype some shit. I went to some channels where it's like it's pro PBC, it's wild, they can't do no wrong. Handy can't do no wrong. Who else? Those are probably the main two. Then it's like on the other side, they don't mess with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? They love Lomachenko. They love Triple G, Canelo. It's like, and it's crazy how their viewpoints be totally different. How you can nitpick from the facts to turn it to your narrative. It's crazy. There's some smart ass dudes out here. Because they can turn some shit around, can't they? For real. I be in the cut laughing like a mother. Like, bro. Like, my man. I don't mind showing people always saying they ain't on my joint. We all think we play around it with quality and disregard the fact that the two are necessary. Yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. Now, Coach Malachi, salute to him. He doing his shit. He got entertaining channel. But he came out and said on Twitter that Earl Spence dunked the rematch. And then a day later, Earl Spence accepted the rematch clause. There's people on here making, it's 30 days. Oh, he ain't accepted. He's ducking. Right? Cool. The next day he come out and said that he accepted the rematch clause, all that good shit. He executed his shit. Did those same guys go back and recant their shit? Should they delete their shit, turn it down, blow it up, and come back and say, Earl Spence accepted the rematch? You know what I'm saying? He ready to rock. No. And with Coach Malachi, he was in Omaha in the parade. So if I'm in the parade, I'm in the boat with Spence and Crawford, with Crawford, with the whole team, bro. I'm gonna get some information. I'm gonna make sure my shit is tight. So if y'all see me in a picture with any of these fighters, like you go to my website, I done got some inside information from them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why you can't do the same. So if you didn't know, or if you do, or did know, whatever, then Spence is gonna accept the rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? You come out and say that, and you in their camp, you lose credibility to me. That mean he can't bounce back and forget it. I just lose credibility to me. Because if you see me walking down the street with somebody famous, you gonna automatically think I'm tapped in with him. So I should know stuff about him. I shouldn't be guessing and second guessing. You know what I'm saying? That's just how people think. That's why when you see people at the fights, you just automatically think they know everybody, they know this. Now, I know that's not always the case, but to be that blatantly wrong and they come back and fix it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. That's all. Don't leave me to the water. Don't leave me to the water. There ain't no water there and shit. Like, I'm thirsty, yo. It's the D and the stands for diligence. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. So that's all I'm saying, though. And like everybody like tapped in with Bill and shit. Like all the information should be on point. I'm telling you, it's some people I'm tapped in with. Y'all won't even know who they are. But every time I drop some shit that they give me, that should be 100. So I can hit them like Luis Alberto Lopez manager, right? If y'all paid attention to last night, he's the big Mexican guy with the beard that picked up Lopez after the fight, had him on his neck, had him on his shoulders and shit, right? That's him, my man Hector. Salute to him. I can hit up Hector anytime and say, bro, hey, what's up with this and that and this and that? And he'll give it to me. You know why? Because I done tapped in with him before in person, and then I kept that going. I ain't never throw no shit out there to him that he'll give me some shit and be like, bro, don't drop it yet, but I'll let you know. And then he'll let me know I drop it. So I never misplaced his trust or nothing like that. Or sometimes, this is the thing that he fuck with me. This is why he messes with me a lot. I would ask him about a fighter and already get him the details about his fighter. And I just come to him to confirm it. You feel me? So I'm doing my due diligence before I bring it to him, because that's my guy. He gonna give me whatever I need anyway. So if I hit him up and say, bro, what about he gonna be like, yeah, how you know? Well, I already know how you know. Well, I don't know how you know, but I know you gonna get it anyway. So yeah, we gonna do this and this and this. That's how we gonna do it. Go ahead, it's yours. That type of shit. He just confirmed what, you know what I'm saying? So if I can do that on my small scale, on my channel, you know what I'm saying? Just being LW, just being me, then why can't these guys do it? They got bigger platforms that attract people, all audience, all places, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they are credible sources per se. Why they can't lock that in like that? Maybe they do, or maybe they just don't want to. I don't know, but I feel like that lose credibility. If you can do it, do it. I ain't trying to let none of y'all think I'm some old like I'm just out here just throwing it out there in the dark, hoping I'm gonna throw it up in the air, hope it hits some type shit. Nah, bro, that ain't never been me. But we on this shit for real though. Say yo, for real, yeah, bro. Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, Aunt McQueen, bro. I want to be first. I ain't gonna lie. I want to be first. And I want to be first because I feel like I owe it to people that rock with me to get it first and foremost, and to make sure it's on 100 though. So like, I don't try to be first and then end up being wrong. I want to be first and be right, and I feel like that builds up your credibility. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to be first because I feel like I'm on the same level as these other guys. Now, salute to them. They've been writing been in boxing for 20, 25 years. All that good shit. I get it. They've been writing and doing their stuff. I never knocked nobody for that. But I feel like I'm on that level too. And it took me a minute to really feel like I was on that level until somebody that's notable in the business told me, bro, we pay attention to your shit. We wait for you to drop some shit. We don't even listen to none of these other guys. So I feel like I gotta be first because you can reach out and touch me. Like I said before, these other writers and people that we get our information from, that's credible sources, go hit their DM up right now. Go hit them up on Twitter and see if they respond, see how long it takes, or see if they respond at all. Then go tap into my Instagram or Twitter. I hit Jay within 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Within 5 minutes, I'm on it. But yeah, it's all good though. But I do want to be first though. I ain't gonna lie. I want to be first. I want to be right with it too. Yeah, generate clicks. But if you notice about my channel, you don't see a lot of people coming through. I don't got no trolls. If I do, they get stumped out early. You know what I'm saying? Or they troll. They just on some other. They might not like let's say if I'm talking about Wilder. If I had Wilder in my title, I get a couple of trolls and shit. But for the most part, you don't see that. Cause you know how you get rid of trolls? Talk about boxing, keep it boxing. Talk about fights coming up. If a troll come in the chat and say, "Fighter X is a bitch. He's a this, he that," you know what I do? Hey yo, break down his last fight, bro. How you like his jab? You like how he was throwing it from the hip? You know what I'm saying? Man, I asked him that question. He won't type no more in the chat. He be gone. That's all you gotta do. Start talking about the X's and O's in boxing. Then you won't have no trolls. Trust. I'm good. I should be clean. Everybody's in here. I rock with. They've been supporting me. I appreciate you guys. How y'all seen trolls? That's why I feel like there's no need to have no rich on my channel. I mean, I said I'm not knocking nobody else because y'all run y'all channels and do y'all thing. And it ain't no slight to nobody because I recognize who everybody is that comes to my chat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I don't have to deal with that because my shit is official. Not saying nobody else ain't. I'm just saying I don't talk about that other shit. Yeah, I mean, let's see. I get you. I get you though. Sometimes they want to be first, and the information haven't been confirmed, or they haven't did their due diligence. So that's a difference. But the thing with me, if I run something by your guys' DM, I done confirmed it, and if I haven't confirmed it, I'm gonna tell you. So if I put something out on my channel, I probably already got it already from multiple sources that I rock with, and then so I get what you're saying. Sometimes they be first and they be wrong, and then but see, this is the thing. If you wrong about something, and we all wrong, right? Ain't nobody perfect because boxing is so unpredictable. I get shit wrong all the time, and I will own up to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I was off on that one. Like I said, Pedro Kemper, but see, this is what I'm saying. Pedro Kemper was an option for Ryan Garcia. I confirmed it, so I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. I hit him up. Google Translate. Hit up Pedro Campo. He said, my team is in negotiations, but it's nothing confirmed yet. I'll let you know when it happened. Then I did some more digging, and I found out that the zone didn't approve him as an opponent, so they're going to go with the other kid. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I try to stay on point, too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The people who stop rocking with me is because they got some information from me that didn't fit their narrative. I'm saying again, the people who stop rocking with me and stop coming to the channel and stop whatever, they got some information from me, but they didn't fit their narrative. Because they ain't get no bullshit. They ain't get no made up nothing. So he said, that's what rock you don't rock with you because of the speed in which you deliver your news, but the accuracy. Oh yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, I be first a lot of times. Hey, I think Jazu can vouch for this. I could give you a fight. I could give you a fight that haven't been announced like 3 weeks ago. Real talk. I gave the Parker versus Cruz fight. I got that fight. You know what I'm saying? That happened last night. Now think about this. That's why I say, yo, I don't understand why people they feel like, well, he might be lying on this, but he telling the truth on this, bro. It ain't none of that. I be getting the information about fights that nobody don't be talking about. Erica Cruz versus Melissa Parker, bro. That ain't nobody. That's not on nobody's radar. I tell you that shit, and y'all say y'all DM, y'all be like, oh, okay, salute. Y'all be like, I've been waiting for that. But once I give you, if I say, yo, Devin Haney, man, yo, they ain't signed the contract yet. They all, hold on. He said he did, you know, but that's not how I do though. So it's like, if I'm giving you the small stuff, the in between stuff, the big stuff, everything, right? And it's always on point. Then why I'm off when I'm talking about your favorite fighter? Oh shit, that should be funny to me. He said that's hard to find, bro. Yes, sir. He said trolls hate lies. No, for real, that shit confused him, bro. He said he can definitely vouch. Yes, sir. That's the difference between things that pan out. Yeah, that's for real. He said I'm not sure about Villa taking that Robisi match. Yeah, I was skeptical about that because of the short, the 7 weeks notice. But the thing that makes me think that he may take it though is because that would be his last fight of his top rank deal. So what type of investment are they getting from him, having him fight 2 8-rounders and not cash in on that? Or his team not want to cash in on that? I don't know if it makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So if that fight is available and he healthy, I feel like he pretty much have to take it. Because what's going to be there for him, you know, in the near future? Because Lopez got the IBF coming. He got to do that mandatory with AB, the Japanese fighter. AB, you know who he is. So it's like, you know, at first glance, I didn't even have Villa on my radar because I'm like 7 weeks, he ain't coming back. But when I heard that news about this, he only signed a 3-fight deal, and he done with 2 of them. Shit. So he got that. That's a cash out fight, right? Oh, that's a cash in fight. However you want to say it. Key bitch in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Yeah, they might have that though. ABS, but they know that because they got the leather, bro. They got the leather. Top Rate had AB on their platform in April. He fought a IBF final limited versus Kiko Martinez. They know who's on their cards. You know what I'm saying? Or what they put on there. They got smart people behind the scenes. The IBF sent them a letter like a couple of weeks. Sent everybody a letter a couple of weeks ago, just like they did with Usyk. They know. They know, bro. They know what it is. Trust me. Detroit, BC. What's good with you, bro? Salute. That's the thing. They ain't gonna tell us. They gonna come out here and tell us. You know what I'm saying? Because like I do this all the time. Like before Alicia Bumgarner got in her situation, right? I was saying, yo, she not gonna get Amanda Serrano next. Miss Joette in the building. What's good with you, bro? Oh, excuse me, sis. Salute to you. I've been saying bro all day. You gotta excuse me. Miss Joette in the building. Salute to you. I was saying like Alicia Bumgarner is not gonna fight Amanda Serrano, but on the telecast on the zone, they kept saying Serrano and Bumgarner, Serrano and Bumgarner. That's the fight. That's the fight. Now, would I love to see that fight? Of course, that's a big fight. But at the end of the day, I knew that wasn't going to be next. I knew Amanda Serrano had a WBO mandatory that was overdue. And it just so happened that the young lady that had the belt, she lost it. She lost it to Ramos. Now look what Serrano doing. She gonna fight Ramos right after that. And people say, well, of course you're gonna fight Ramos because Alicia tested positive. No, that was already in the play. I've been trying to tell them. Because Alicia Bumgarner got 2 mandatories. Let's do. She got the WBA, you know what I'm saying, with Hubby Choi, and then she got Delphine Persoon. So I don't know. I be dropping that shit and be trying to tell people. That's why I don't like how they be teasing the fans though. And we run with that shit. We'll run with that. It's a good fight. It sounds good. It's cool to hype it up, but is it realistic? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tease me. Michael James in the building was good. Salute to everybody coming through the building for sure. Appreciate it. Like, you don't gotta tease me at this point. My level as a boxing fan, you don't gotta lie to me. Just tell me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't gonna take that fight, or we gonna do this, we gonna do that. I'm cool with it. Teaching the building sound late. It's all good, bro. It's all good. You come in anytime you want to. Salute to you, bro. I'll never hold it against you. It's all good. I appreciate the support though, because I ain't gonna lie, yo, this boxing shit, it do get frustrating for real. And dropping this content all the time, if you want to be consistent, you gotta find different avenues and ways to go. You can go to I like to say the tabloid way, where it's like I'm gonna cover just like the drama of the sport. So some people they good at covering the drama of the sport. Oh, this guy he done bought 25 pinky rings. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about some insignificant shit. Or then, you know, I wanted to base my shit around like, you know, giving the most information that's possible and make sure everybody tapped in with the fights and the dates. That's first and foremost. And a lot of the business of boxing do come into play with my content because I have to understand why shit ain't happening, why it do happen. And the rankings, you know what I'm saying? Since I've been tapped in with the rankings, bro, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of shit that's been happening, I ain't even the least bit surprised. For real. That's smash light, but I just be like, wow, what's took so long? So for everybody coming in the building, I appreciate you guys. Y'all probably missed a lot of stuff early, and I feel free to go back over it for sure for the new people that come into the building. So Ryan Garcia got an opponent. I don't mind showing this again. So this will be his first fight after the loss to Tank Davis. And first fight at 140 officially. And first fight with Derrick James. He got Oscar Navarrete. He's a puncher that fights on Golden Boy, young guy, as y'all can see. 26-1, one draw. So that's Ryan Garcia's next opponent. So for the guys, the ladies, the guys that came in and missed it earlier, here you go right here. You know what I'm saying? Some news for you guys to use. They haven't dropped it yet, but you know, we different over here. We'll give it to you. I don't care. Like this another thing too. If I get the information first, like so sometimes you get information behind the scenes, they might tell you to hold on to it. Or somebody get it and you may got it from somebody that want to drop a story. Say, hey bro, I'm gonna drop a story. Cool. But if I get that shit, I'm running with it. And I be getting a lot. So y'all see, I be running with a lot of shit. So like, this came across my shit last night. And I actually like the fight though. If y'all not familiar with this kid, Navarrete, tap in with him. He got some highlights on YouTube. He's a heavy puncher. He throw a lot of wide shots. You know what I'm saying? He's strong. He been fighting at 35, but if you see him, he look like he like a welterweight, 154. He a strong guy. A lot of knockouts. He's the first guy that knocked out Alex Martin. That was crazy. So tap in with that. So another thing about that card, it's for everybody that came in, just came in. So you have O'Hara Davis is going to fight for the vacant WBA title at 140. He's going to fight Ismael Barrasu. Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, Rolly has been, they about to demote him to champion in recess because he has a medical situation. So he ain't able to defend the title. Barrasu, you know, he had that controversial stoppage loss against Rolly. He requested to the WBA to get another opportunity. They granted him that. So O'Hara Davis and Barrasu. O'Hara Davis just signed with Golden Boy. So yeah, it makes sense. So I keep saying Rolly. So Ryan is in a position to fight for a title in his next fight. After the Water, he got to get past him. So this Ryan Garcia card will have a world title fight on there. So we'll see. So I want to make sure everybody's straight with this box of news. Said play that up north trip. Yeah. I gotta get that. I got that loaded. It is like a reality TV show for sure. It is. You ain't lying about that. You ain't never lied. Yeah, go tap into the highlight show. See what you think about them. See what you think. So Rolly is officially out by. Yeah, he out for now. Yeah, we'll see though. And I like Rolly. He's funny, but come on. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, those guys are supposed to fight before, but we'll see. O'Hara Davis got some long arms. I think you said a fight before. He's solid, but Barrasu can punch, and you know. Oh yeah, hey. Because if O'Hara Davis loses this fight, he ain't never get an opportunity. I ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised he got this shit. Being affiliated with Daniel Kennedy and all that shit, but they got him out. They got him out the clear. Golden Boy signed him, and that was a power move by Golden Boy. That was a nice little chess move because you signed the mandatory. Then you can get Ryan Garcia a fight with him because Ryan Garcia is number 4 in the WBA. And Ryan been moving up every month. He been moving up. So, yeah, that's the same guy, Barrasu. So they giving him another opportunity. Yo, real talk, rightfully so. Rightfully so. They should have stopped that fight when they did. So I get it though. But see, that's what the sanction bodies be messing up with though. Because they can confuse a lot of fans. You feel me? Because Ken Sims Jr. won the eliminator in the WBA. So you would think he would be the next one in line. He's number 2, Ryan Davis number 1. But Russell was number 3. So it's like, why can't the two guys, the mandatory, yes, Ryan Davis, and why can't the guy who won the eliminator fight for the vacant title, which is Ken Sims Jr.? But this game of boxing is about politics. You know what I'm saying? The politics of boxing. Who would you want to have to be your champ? Think about it. In a business standpoint, who would you rather have to be your champion? Ryan Garcia or Ken Sims Jr.? You know what I'm saying? I like that. I agree. He deserved it. Yeah, he did. He deserved an opportunity. I ain't gonna lie. I was at that fight too. And I was thinking like, bro, he beat Rolly's ass, yo. Like Rolly couldn't do nothing with him. But then Rolly picked it up down the stretch. But I was just like, damn, bro, this dude ain't gonna get another opportunity. 40 years old. He said, Ryan, that's what I'm saying. My man Mike in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, from a business standpoint and marketing your belt, you would rather have Ryan be your champion than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Ryan, he could be a cash cow. It's documented that he made $30 million versus Tank. That's something that you can take to the bank, real talk, because that came out in a court deposition. Because Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy going through their shit. So the way we found out that he made $30 million, $30 million versus Tank, is because it was in the court documents. You can't lie in the court documents. How you gonna win the case? Everything gotta be 100. Everybody, you know how it is. Y'all watched Matlock before. Everybody gotta have the information. My cousin Vinny, everybody gotta have the information, the defense, and all that good shit. They're not gonna put nothing out there like that. That's not true. You can't. You really messing yourself up. So Ryan made $30 million versus Tank. Bro, he the cash cow. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is another misconception too. That Ryan can't sell. That he might not be the biggest draw ever, but he has some good crowds out here in LA. I remember the one he had, St. Valentine's Day, a couple years ago. I think it was 2020 when he fought for a second. That shit was packed. That was in the Hunter Center. They had about 9 or 10K up in there. That ain't bad, bro. Ain't a lot of fighters doing 9 or 10K. If y'all noticed that top rate crowd last night, there was a lot of empty seats. I'm just saying. He ain't probably the biggest draw, but doing 8-9K in that arena, it was a bunch of girls in there. That was good marketing right there. And then the fight he had with what's the fight he had at Staples Center with Fortuna? That shit was packed. He had another good crowd with Emmanuel Tego. So, they can build off of this. How did Jermaine Ortiz did? I missed it. Yeah, it was a mixed review type of fight. He looked good in some stretches of the fight, and some he didn't. He got hurt a couple of times to the body. He got hurt up top with a hook. He didn't. I thought he won the fight clear, but he had some up and down stuff going on in there. Yeah, we all watched Matlock before. We know how it do. You know what I'm saying? Man, I used to have to watch that with my grandma too. Because you won't get that remote and you can't turn the TV. So you had to sit through at least 2 or 3 episodes. And when they came out on DVD, oh my God. Yo, when it came out on DVD, it was crazy. Because back in the day, it only come on, she hit the reruns and shit. So they might show 2 or 3 in a row. But when she got the DVD, when they showed like all 100 episodes, shit, she going crazy. I thought Joette won last night, but it was competitive. Yeah, it was a close fight, though. I thought it was a draw. I thought it could win either way. I'm just being honest. TJ in the building. What's good with you, bro? Yeah, my cousin Vinny. Yeah. The damn public defender and shit. Over there stuttering. Those scorecards were done wide with Joette. No, for real. It was. That shit was. Murder She Wrote. Yeah, I remember all of those shows, but he had to sit with Luke Jones. You can't turn on TV. You know what I'm saying? Especially like back then, you only had like one TV in the house. You had to take turns and shit. But yeah, so it's a lot of stuff though. Like I just encourage everybody just to tap in, you know what I'm saying, with your favorite fighters and support who you want to support. You know, there's a lot of news out here. All of it's not 100. Some of it is, some of it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Just decipher if you into that, just decipher what you think is right or wrong. And you can always hit up people that you trust and be like, yo, bro, is this real? Is this not? You know what I'm saying? If you ever hit me up, I got you. I ain't never sugarcoated nobody or lied to somebody. I said, if I ain't know, I ain't know. If I do, I got you. And if you ask me something I didn't know at that time, I come back later and give it to you. So it's no reason why anybody that's dropping the content on a regular boxing content that they would be so severely wrong, or but they're at the point where they lying to the audience. It should never get to that point unless that's what you want to do. And I get it. You think Junto gets a KO on Tuesday? Is it Tuesday or is it Monday? The 18th is on Monday, isn't it? But either way, I know what you're talking about. Augie Cortez, tough ass fighter. I don't know. He could. He can. You know why? I think I'm gonna say yes. He can get it. I would say he gets it because Junto don't look for knockouts. That comes to him, and y'all know what it is. When you're looking for it, it don't come to you. When you're not, it comes. Like I don't think he was looking for that highlight reel knockout he had against Maloney. That came to him. That happened in the 12th round. So I'm gonna say yeah. But that's a good fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Now he looked good for sure. Good boxer, good power. Oh yes, sir. That's what it is. This is what it came from right here. That right there, that Oscar Duarte, that's for me. If anybody else got it, they got it from me. Or yeah, I was on that. Yeah, it's truth to that, big truth. I think that's a tough fight too. Where you heard from before you came over here? Since you said that what about Frank Martin situation? Where do you think he go? Now the IBF route makes sense. Because the IBF you have Kambosos and Lomachenko, the two highest guys. So they'll probably fight for the vacant title. So I don't know. To be honest, if he can't get the Tate fight, which I don't know if he can, I just say keep fighting the level of guys that he been fighting. He been kind of improving up. So I don't know. I mean, look, they found Artem. What's his name? Artem Halarozjian. They found him. You gotta be a hardcore boxer fan to know who he is. So how the hell did they find him? So they can find somebody else like him. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. That shit probably, he probably heard something from me from behind the scenes and he put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like last night I asked Robisa Ramirez. No. I was like, I forgot what I said, but I was like, damn, how I said it? I said Robisa Ramirez. No, I asked Robert Villa, would it be too soon to fight Robisa Ramirez in November? And then he come back around and say, it's rumors that Villa and Robisi. It's all good, I get it. But that shit right there, that shit right now, he can listen, take it. I'm with you. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying. I know for sure there wasn't nobody on that shit. I put that out last night. If anybody in the chat I was sending last night, late last night. I was sending people Navarrete's box rec. I wish Miss Shala Allah was in here. She'll tell you. But they be doing their thing though. Salute to them. Salute to them. Yeah, he can fight for sure. Like I ain't mad at it, cause like to be honest, y'all, a lot of the big channels they be stealing from the small channels. A lot of the big platforms they be stealing from the small platforms. For real. I learned that shit out early. You know what I'm saying? I figured that out because it's like, so like they can't hear me. You know what I'm saying? They know who I am, but they can't hear me. You know what I'm saying? So you got a big channel can say this. Y'all know how it is. The big channel got a bigger microphone, so they can say that, you know, say the same exact thing I said, but I done said shit 2 weeks ago. But then you said, then that shit supposed to be fresh news. That's why when people hit me with stuff behind the scenes, I'm like, bro, I've been talking about that shit 3 weeks ago. It's all good though. What you think about the fight? That type of shit. So, but yeah, they'll take your shit too. But to me, I don't get too mad at it because I don't trip off of it because information in boxing, man, these dudes, yo, you get a lot of information. All you gotta do is tap in with certain boxers, certain fighters. Man, I done got some gems from a sparring partner, and his record is like, man, he's like a journeyman. He's like 15-6. I done got some fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can easily get information, so I'll never trip off of that. But I know that nobody really was on the Navarrete thing because I got that shit from the source. That they put it out. I know for a fact because I went to ask people that's in the business. Yo, because see, what I do is I get the information and then I go ask somebody that I know that's credible and be like, yo, you heard about this? He be like, you think that's gonna happen? I said, yo, that's what I got. Let me see what you talking about. He be like, oh yeah, I ain't heard. I'm like, yo, that's what it is. Then, you know, you fact check each other. He'll go back and get his shit. I go back and get my shit, and then we'll meet and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, that is happening. So it's so much information to get. And salute to those guys, those international guys. They be doing a lot of shit too. I ain't gonna lie. So I can't never like trip off that. Me and my bro was just having a conversation too, Dub. We work hard. That's why I gotta step it back up too. Kind of put in more content. Yeah, for real. No, do what you do, bro. Hey, do your thing, bro. For real, I encourage it. Salute. Now they do be stealing that shit though. Yeah, they do. They do. Stealing the phrases and shit. Yep. Now they do. Yeah. Because I'm saying, if you got an audience and people rocking with you, you got 200-300 people in your chat, bro. You can take all the LW shit and you be a motherfucker. You be a monster. I ain't tripping because at the end of the day, I just want to make sure everybody got the information. I ain't tripping because just how easy as I got the news, you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that do get the shit from me and whatever, they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I never trip off that. I always say, if I give you something, it's yours. It's not mine no more. Go do your thing. Matter of fact, I like it because I want everybody to be on par. Let me read my man's stuff. Jadard in the building. Do you think a big platform should contact you first before they use your video, or should they acknowledge you in their video? For me, it don't really matter to me, honestly. I have a lot of guys who shout me out, like KO shout me out a lot. Salute to him. A lot of guys shout me out, so they don't really have to contact me first. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I just think, hey, do your thing. You know, I don't trip off of it. I don't trip off of it because I feel like if you can put it out to the masses and everybody got it, that's cool. Because if me and you been through some shit, Jannard, we know each other, right? Let's say, for example, we've been through some shit. And if I take care of some shit behind the scenes for you, you don't have to run up and say, yo, he did this for me behind the scenes. He did this for me. Bro, you don't have to do that because what's understood don't have to be explained. We good. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know if you need anything else. I always say this in my videos. Yo, hit me up behind the scenes. Tap in behind the scenes. I got my social media scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram L Does Boxing. I say it all the time. Some people use it, some people don't. Sometimes I'll just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna use it. Hey bro, dude fight this guy, yo. You know what I'm saying? I went to people that put out a video or something and the shit won't right, and I go to them behind the scenes and say, hey bro, yo, salute, all that good shit. But yo, that's not right. I'm gonna tell you what it is. And I ain't checking them because I'm going behind the scenes. I'm like, bro, because I want you to get it right. Because I heard the video, everything ain't right. So this is what it is. You can go back and fact check me, cool. But I just gotta let you know this ain't right, bro. Some of them be like, oh, I appreciate that, bro. Go back and fix it. Some of them say, oh, I don't care. I done got my 7K views on it. Shit, leave it out there. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, yo. It's all good, bro. Nobody tripping off that shit. Real shit though. That's why you always gonna win. Yeah, bro. I want everybody to win this shit. For real, I don't care. Cause I feel like everybody like watching boxing and shit and for the love of it. You here for a reason. So if you can push out your content any type of way, if I can help. I don't need no accolades. I don't need none of that shit, yo. I be in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that validation. I just want to make sure everybody's straight. That's my validation. You knowing that what's going on in the sport of boxing, even the behind the scenes shit. Y'all gotta understand too, some of this behind the scenes shit, it's hard to put out sometimes because these guys got clauses and NDAs and all types of shit. And then another thing that's underrated, if two fighters are negotiating, the deal is close, and I go on a video and say fighter X is fighting fighter Z, and the fight is done, bro. Let's get it, yo. This is a hell of a fight. Fighter X might go back to fighter Z and say, bro, hold on, this fight done? Hey, I need another 100K. I need another 200K. And then they like, oh shit, bro, but you agreed to this. So I ain't gonna, bro, you'll be surprised how many boxers and managers listen to this YouTube shit. They want to know if anybody know that we negotiate. So they know, oh, so it's out there that we negotiate? Hey, I want some extra bread. So that's another reason why some of these fighters be too hesitant to give out information. You know what I'm saying? Because the other guy, the B-side guy, might want more money. They already agreed to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit, bro. Once the info is released, it's for public. I just hate saying things act like they the plug. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people call me the plug, and I probably do earn that title. I'm gonna be honest. If I had to toot my own shit, because like I said, I get what you're saying too. A lot of people, they hear that shit third or fourth hand, and then they run with it. But I ain't gonna lie, yo, and anybody that know me know this. I go get the information from the person, and I just, you know, I do my shit different. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I research it. I make sure it's on point. I make sure I grab 2 or 3 sources that's hip to the game. Like, I do, this is the type of shit I do. If I know, like, I probably can figure out on my own that a fight gonna happen. So I go to a fighter, and I'm like, bro, so, hey yo, so you versus such and such is next, yo. That's a hell of a fight. He'd be like, yo, how you know that? Hey, bro, it makes sense to me. I'm tapped in. He'd be like, yeah, bro, we trying to do the fight. Then I go to his opponent. Hey, bro, same thing, and he confirmed it. So I got both guys confirmed it. If it's not the 2 fighters, I got both of the managers confirming it. So you can't lose with that. You can't lose with that. So yeah. You throw out the plug. I appreciate that. I've been trying my best. So I noticed that there's a boxing schedule. Some of these dates they are saying like Haiti, yeah, it was wrong. That's what I'm saying. Why do they put out information before the deal is done? Because okay. We was talking about, my man was asking about being first, and I said I like to be first, but I like to be right and first. Some people just like to be first, and that's why I say the one who put this out, they work for ESPN. They got more resources than I do. Well, shit, I can't say that no more. Shit, my phone is my resource. That should be blowing up. But listen though, they got more resources. They can talk to the promoter. They can get on the phone and call Bob Arum and call these fighters and this, that, and the third, and they still put it out because they just want to be first to put it out, and they'd be wrong, right? And when that date came out, I remember I was in Vegas for the fight for Spencer Crawford, right? And when I heard that, I'm like, November 28th. Because I heard that fight was going to go down November. And then December came into the play when they couldn't get the date. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you got the ability to make sure it's 100% facts, you should always make sure it's 100% facts. You shouldn't be reaching. You should be dropping shit too early or whatever. Because those guys can go directly to the source. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we just go off of what they say. Everybody want to be first. I want to be first. I admit that. But I want to be right too. I'm going to say, you put it in for real. Your information always has substance. And you be on point, bro. You deserve the justice. I appreciate that, bro. For real. I appreciate that. Mike Cap. You know what? Mike Coppinger is actually a cool dude, though. He cool, yo. I talked to him behind the scenes, too. He cool. I get it, though. He got the platform, yo. He got the platform, so, you know what I'm saying? When you got the platform, you can pretty much say whatever you want to say, because everybody not going to hold you accountable. And the ones that hold you accountable, you will call them a troll. You know what I'm saying? You'll say they're a troll, so you'll say, hey man, you got this guy in here, whatever, and then the rich is to block him, so you can get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So you never have to get a like if I got something wrong, I expect people to come back to me. Like I got something wrong the other day. I get shit wrong all the time. When you follow my Twitter, you be like, damn man, you slipping. Anytime I'm slipping, it's just I be right there. I'm always warm, and they may go left or right, but they be hitting me up and like, bro, what happened? Yeah, that's true. That is true. He put out that shit unconfirmed, and that's the thing that's so crazy because that night he was in the building. Devin Haney did an interview on Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney in his interview, he didn't say October 28th. He just said he basically gonna fight Regis Prograis next. So why you attach a date with it if it haven't been confirmed? When you can just walk 100 feet to Devin Haney and say, "Hey yo, what's the date?" Because they Mike Coppinger and all those guys, the big time writers, they can get like I say it firsthand. They can get a whole hour video interview with a fighter after the fight. When I go up to a fighter, that's why I'll do interviews too. I can do them, but I don't. I really get the inside information and shit. When I be like, hey bro, hey, you mind doing an interview? They act like I'm less than. Let's keep it a buck because they don't really know who I am. They know all the top guys, right? But I be the one figuring out their fights for them. Shit. Dakota in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. I hear he a good dude. Nah, he cool. He cool. Well, some people don't like him and shit, but he cool. I feel like information changes so frequently in boxing. So sometimes you're not even wrong. Now that's true. It do. It do. You know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, Pedro Campo. I had that was Ryan Garcia's opponent, but it changed because they declined him as an opponent on the zone. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the first time Pedro Campo has been declined as an opponent. I remember he was supposed to fight Adrian Broner in the bubble, and the commission won't accept him. He was supposed to fight, I want to say, Jose Zepeda in the bubble, and Nevada wouldn't sanction him. So I don't know why. And he had a good record, like 34-2, and they wouldn't sanction him for some reason. So yeah, I get it. Actually, Ryan Garcia probably should be fighting Pedro Campo. He probably should be fighting this kid because, it actually kind of make more sense. He's 26-1-1 with 21 knockouts. He's excited. You know what I'm saying? After doing further research, he been calling out Ryan for a minute. So we'll see. But that's what it is, man. I'm about to close it out. I want to just quickly recap the fights for tonight. Hopefully everybody tap in with that. We have 2 cards on the zone tonight. This one right here, this is Under the Radar card at Box Fest. If you guys want to tap in with that, I think it's from Canada. Then you got Will Zepeda versus Jester, Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can tap in with that. It's gonna be on the zone like 8 o'clock East Coast. The prelims, it will be on YouTube. So I think like 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock East Coast. So y'all check your notifications, all that shit. Feel free to tap in. I got this on my community tab as well. So we still got some boxing tonight for everybody to tap in for sure. So I want to salute everybody coming through, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in with the content. I'll definitely be back tomorrow to break down the upcoming fights. The fight week, we got a good little fight week coming up too. We got a pro box card. Lester Martinez versus Lionel Thompson. We got Hitchens versus Zepeda coming up. We got the Japanese card on ESPN Plus on Monday. It's a lot of stuff going on, so I just want to make sure everybody is tapped in once again. Alicia said peace to you too. I appreciate you coming through and all the support for everybody to tune in and support it, man. I appreciate it. Much love. So once again, you guys can tap into my social media, scroll across the bottom, tap into the website, all that good shit. And I'm gone.